Hey guys, it's Joe Walker here. What the flipping hell is going on? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to land the fakie shove it. We've also got 3 bonus tricks towards the end of the video. You're not going to want to miss those, so make sure you stick around to the end. The fakie shove it is a cool trick, and given its simplicity, it could very well be the first ever flat ground trick that you learn on a skateboard. Okay guys, let's start with foot positioning. One thing to note, this trick is all in the back foot. The front foot literally does nothing, hence why this trick is a great starting point for beginners, because you really only have to focus on one foot. So have your back foot in this position with the toes ever so slightly over the edge. This will give you that leverage that you need to spin the board 180 degrees. Then all you need to do is a scoop backwards. That'll spin your skateboard. If you find that the board is spinning too much, you're going to want to bring your back foot more onto the board. If you find it's not spinning enough, push those toes ever so slightly more over the edge, but not too much because you don't want the board to flip. You can practice this by having your front foot planted on the ground while you practice the scoop with your back foot, catching it and then putting it back on the ground until you have this step locked down tight. Once you have that step nailed, you are then ready to try the trick rolling. So what you want to do, you want to have your shoulders square, you want to look directly down at your grip tape, bend your knees, scoop the board and land back on the skateboard. Your body and the skateboard are all traveling in the same direction, so you should have no issues once you've mastered that practice step, landing back on your skateboard. And there you have it, the fakie shove it. It is a very simple yet stylish trick, and I encourage you to get out there and give it a try. And once you've got it mastered, you are then ready for the 3 bonus tricks. First on the list is the fakie pop shove it. This is ever so slightly harder than the fakie shove it, but it will help you get some heights on your fakie shoves. It will also help you learn how to pop and scoop the tail of the board and then land back on it. First up, the fakie pop shove. Second on the list is the fakie big spin, and this is by far one of the coolest, most rewarding tricks a beginner skateboarder can learn. You want to have your feet exactly as you would for the fakie shove it. Before you initiate the trick, you want to have your shoulders turned 90 degrees in the direction that you're traveling. Then you want to give a more emphasized scoop with that back foot and then land on the board and roll away. It does take some getting used to, but with a little bit of commitment, you'll surprise yourself with this one. Second up, the fakie big spin. The third and final trick on the list is the fakie 360 shove, and this trick feels cool to land. You want to have your feet exactly the same as you would for a regular fakie shove. The only 2 things you want to do differently, so at the same time that you scoop the back foot, give a sharp shove with your front foot. This will give you that 360 motion that you want and also keep the board underneath you. The second thing, you want to stay in the air longer to give the board time to spin, so bend your knees slightly more than you would for a regular fakie shove. I would expect some sketchy landings when you're first learning this trick, but other than that, with some commitment, you should have no problems. Third on the list, the fakie 360 shove. There we go guys, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. Let me know down below how you get on learning the fakie shove. If you need any help, just leave me a comment and I'll do my very best to help you out. As always, I want to say a huge thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.